Good afternoon, good evening, depending on what part of the world you're in. I'm sure that I'm actually broadcasting live, so I'm going to make sure that the Hangout's going to catch me up. And it looks like we are actually live. So let me come back to here. Bear with me. I'm going to dive straight in. Okay, got a lot to cover with you. So I hope you're as excited as I am. Sharing my screen. Let's just hide that down there. So let's get minimizing that. Okay, we've got 40 odd people watching at the moment, 56 people watching. So let's give a few shout outs. So we've got Harry, come on, give me some comments. Mike Briggs, Shelley, Jamie, Sharon, Mike, Joe, give me some more shout outs. Could do with really the thumbs, okay? Either give us the thumbs down or the thumbs up. 58 people watching and 40 interactions. Come on, give us the interactions because that's what we need. Now, today's broadcast, okay, is about just Padlock Income updates. I want to give you all the full story of where we are, how far we're away from going live, and I don't know what's happened there. I'm standing on something. How far we are going away from live. Hi, Peter. Hi, Cameroon, Mary. Mr. Young there, I can't see. I can see John, I can see Jamie, Alyssa, Shelley. So we're going, Mike Briggs, Dave, Caroline. Hope you're feeling better, Caroline. I know you're on a big road to recovery. Hope you're getting better, darling. Wendell, John, Paul, Graham. Graham's in the house. I thought you were going somewhere today and you wasn't going to be on. May Kimber, Ginger. Yeah, we're cooking, James. Right, we're cooking. 68, 72 people watching, okay? And we still need a few more thumbs up, okay? So I just want to wait for a few more viewers in. So if you want to share this video to make sure we get a few more viewers on, because I don't want people to miss anything, okay? Because what I'm going to share with you, I think I'm going to show you some stuff that's going to blow your socks off. And I honestly believe with my hand on my heart, I've found you the system of systems, okay? It's no more you have to promote this product and think, you know, because let's face it, you know, let's come back to the Hangout before I start sharing my screen. You know, for those of you that were in Zookle or still in Zookle, and for those of you that are in, you know, Zookle Ad Network, in Zookle Gold, maybe you're in a super affiliate. So let's just see the problems that I presented to you, okay? And I apologise for these problems that I presented to you, because what we did, we gave you, you know, there was Zookle, okay? So for those of you that don't know what Zookle is, and don't know what I'm about, don't worry, I'm just explaining things to the existing members, okay? We had Zan, okay? We had Zan that came on board, and inside Zan there was the super. Always never work with children, I think. So there was the super affiliate. Okay, the super affiliate. There's Zookle Gold. So I'm just going to put gold here. Okay, and then inside the super affiliate, you could, you know, get 100% commission for the banner creator, 100% commission for the landing page creator, 100% commission from the tracking tool, and the list went on. Okay, so if we just look, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 products. Just if you was inside Zookle in all of those, or some of those, okay? You've got up to 7 products that you had to promote. Crazy. Who's going to go and promote 7 products? And then that's without, if you're over here and you've got other, you know, other products that you might have been, I was going to say own then, but I'll say other products that you might have been promoting, okay? So I know people like Jamie, for instance. I know Mike Briggs. I mean, most of you are promoting, say, a Bitcoin business. You might be promoting a RevShare business. RevShares are really taking a bashing at the moment. Just shows you that RevShares are not really, don't get involved in any more RevShares, because the good ones are slowly changing and no longer being RevShares, okay? So I don't know, there might have been some other products that you was in. There was, what else have I seen that's going around? I can't remember actually, but you know, you might have been had another 2 or 3 products this side, and if you're in any of these, you've got 8 here, and you might have 9, 10, 11, 12. You know, it could be 12 products that you're trying to promote. And if you're an experienced marketer, okay, if you're an experienced marketer, because I know Jamie's watching, so hopefully he'll be joining back on the Hangouts again soon. But I know Jamie's watching, and he does his own little page where he gives you a banner, and he gives you his review on all of the products. But that's an experienced marketer. And I was trying to get non-experienced marketers to do all of this work, okay, to promote all these products. Well, that all stops now, okay, and I apologise that I put you through that hell, okay, I apologise that I put you through that hell, because I'm stopping that. You're no longer going to be doing that, okay? What you're going to be doing is you're going to be promoting one link, your link, okay, your link, and that is the Padlock Income. So with that, I'm going to take you over to, I'm going to share my screen, and let's show you the Padlock Income, what we've got so far. Okay, so I'll just hide that. And if you could just give me some sort of comments to let me know that you can actually see, that you can see my screen okay. Just let me know that you can see the screen, and I shall tell you exactly what's going on. Okay, so let me know you can see the screen before I go. So Barbara's there saying, hi, Paul. Somebody give me saying, yes, Jeremy, we see your screen. Clara's saying, yeah, good. Can see all. Yes, it right now we're cooking on gas. So I want to show you inside the Padlock Income. Okay, now we're not finished. Okay, so the URL that you see on the screen, if anybody goes there, you're not going to be able to get access to anything. It's just purely on a temporary domain. Okay, until we get it finished and move over. So first off, I'm going to take you in. I'm going to take you to the dashboard, okay? So the dashboard. You've got a video. There's a video that's going to be playing in the background, so the background's quite nice. There's a calendar there, so you'll be able to see up and coming events. You're going to be able to see, because I'm going to be doing one-off trainings, okay? They're going to be in this calendar, and you'll be able to, you know, register on there. They're not going to be on a YouTube channel that somebody's going to be able to find. They're going to be private. And once the trainings are done, they're going to be taken away, and you never get them again, okay? Unless I decide to do the training on that, because what I don't want to do is give people information overload, okay? So we got some interesting stats going on the bottom. We're going to have a thing at the bottom of the screen here that tells you the people that have recently joined, okay, that have recently joined. Again, obviously this is, as you can see, it's all the same name. They're hypothetical names. So the icons will be replaced with the person's profile image once they update their profile. But these are going to be recently joined. We're going to show you a little flag here to show you where they've come from. Okay, then at the bottom of the screen, we've got our Facebook group. We've got our fan page, and we've also got the new Padlock Income TV channel. Okay, so now let's just come up a little bit further. So I'll just talk you through these things down here. Obviously, you've got your profile, which is where you're going to put all your details in, your name, your address, your telephone numbers, and set your wallets up, and all that sort of stuff is going to be inside there. Your sponsor. I'm not going to show you that, because that screen's going to be, you could have multiple sponsors, okay, depending, and I'll explain that in a little bit in a minute. There you've got your pending balance. When you earn some commission, somebody's going to pay with their credit card. There's a probation period, a pending period before you actually get that commission. So you'll have a pending statement. You'll have a statement. You've got my invoices, you'll have withdrawals, you'll have transfer funds, you can piff somebody else in, and all that sort of stuff, okay? So then I want to come down, you're going to have in my team, there's a little menu item that's missing at the moment. So you're going to have my leads and my directs. So let's just have a look at what this looks like, okay? And so on your, there's always going to be a video on the page, okay? It's not compulsory you watch that video. It's just information about the page. As you can see, it says all your leads are here. These are just hypothetical, made-up email addresses and whatnot. Facebook leads, okay? So let me just come down to directs. As you start to, your leads turn into directs. Now, as you can see here, this particular account, you've got some directs that are on Padlock 3. Now, this particular account is only on Padlock 1. You get a question mark to tell you that you've just lost a commission because your downline is progressed further through the padlocks than what you are, okay? So let's just take you over to the padlock screen itself. Let's go over to padlocks. Again, this is work in progress, okay? We're working on this. The programmers have practically finished. We've got a lovely video of Mike Tyson. Obviously, that's just a placeholding for the video. But your padlock, you won't see, this is not a true situation what you see here, because if this was only 40%, you wouldn't see padlock 2, okay? You're only going to see the padlock on the screen that you've either completed or you're on at the moment. So if you had completed padlock 1, you'd see padlock 1 here, so you can always access it. But you'll also see padlock 2 because you're in padlock 2. So we're just showing you here what it's going to look like, and there's 12 padlocks, but you're not going to see any of the other padlocks until you get access to them. So let's have a look at the padlock itself. Once you're in the padlock, there'll be a video, okay? The video is not going to sit here, it's going to be on the right hand side. The video's compulsory, okay? Compulsory. The video, I've already watched this video. There's a mechanism that you have to do an action on the video. Okay, there's going to be something that you're going to need to do to prove you watched the video. If you leave the room, okay, and leave the video playing, you would have missed what action you need to do, because some point in the video, you're going to get a message to tell you to do something, okay? So you're going to need to watch that video. If you don't watch the video, you will not be able to move on through the padlock. And because I've watched this video, an icon appears, okay? The first icon is email, is an email. Now, what we are going to be doing, I'll just click this just to show you. To start with, we're going to give you the ability, give me the pop-up, there you go. Choose which contacts you'd like to import. I'd like to import my Zookle contacts. I'd like to import my Zan contacts, or I don't have access to these accounts. Now, if you import your Zookle contacts, let me tell you what that means. If you go into the back of your Zookle account, if you've got a Zookle account and you've got any directs, whether they're paid or unpaid, if you go down the left-hand menu, there's a directs list. It will import all those people, paid and unpaid directs. You'll also see a leads, view my leads, okay? The leads is anybody that's ever filled out any landing page that you've ever created, okay? So if you've got 20 landing pages in your back office, and each one of those had at least one person opt into it, that means you'd have 20 contacts that it will import, okay? And on your Zan, it's going to import all of your directs, whether they're paid directs or whether they're, whether they bought any advertising or anything like that, whether they're a publisher. Everything that you sponsored into the business, into Zan, will be imported, okay? And once you submit this button, let me just submit it. We're running slow because we're on a like it's not a not the real server, okay? You will obviously now want to be linking your accounts, your Zookle account, if this is you have one. So you'd put your Zookle email address in there, your Zookle password in there, and then obviously you'd click link my Zookle profile. Now, so you click that, and then that bring all your contacts over, and it will add them to my team. There'll be a section here called imported contacts. Okay, imported contacts. There'll be imported contacts from Zookle and imported contacts from Zookle Ad Network. And you'll also, at a later stage, you'll be able to import from Gmail, import from Yahoo, import from MSN, Hotmail, wherever you've got, if you want to. You don't have to import anything. If you're going to import from Gmail, okay, you're going to import them all. They'll all be ticked by default. You can go down the list and say, look, I'm going to remove my mum. I don't want to send a message to the local butcher, and you'd untick the people you don't want to. Click import, and then it'll import everybody that you would like to send an email. That gives me on to the email. So let me just go over to here just to show you this. These are the campaigns that I'm already setting up. You see it says imported contacts, okay? So inside here, they're going to be a minimum of 90 emails. I'm up to about 30 inside here. This campaign, which is imported contacts with no sponsor, I'll tell you all about that again in 60 days. We've got here leads that opted into your landing page, okay? Somebody that came to your Padlock Income landing page. I'm going to show you that page in a minute. They will be in there. Again, these are going to get, to start with, at least 90 days emails, 90-day emails. I'm up to about, as I say, between 60 and 70 emails across the board here, okay? I've got to write 900 emails, okay, just to show you, 900. Each one of these padlocks, Padlock 1, Part 1, Padlock 1, Part 2, all got different emails that have got to go in them. Okay, so basically you could see there's a lot of campaigns, a lot of emails that I've got to write. Okay, now let me take you back to the landing, but let me take you back over to here because I was in there. So now let's go down to Facebook. Okay, so we're going to go down to the statistics. The system, okay, the system's going to be able to track where people came from. Okay, what even ad they came from. So you haven't got to have, you only get one link, basically. You get one link and the system is clever enough to know where the traffic came from based on that link, okay? Based on the click. So look, if I go here and I go to my Facebook, I'm just going to let it load. As you can see, there's a video, will explain what you do. This would be your unique link. This is obviously my test link. As you can see, it says 100. You don't have a username like Join Jeremy or I'm the best dogs. Everybody's given a number, okay? It's just a number, okay? You get a number. You're going to see from your thing. So here, for this, I'll show you in a minute. Unique visits, 7. Non-unique, so that means out of those 7 people, some of them came back more than once, okay? Now, as you can see here, it says 0 leads, but 2 directs. Well, what that means is out of those 7 people that came, some of them opted in and actually qualified. Again, we put false information at the moment. I just wanted to show you. Actually qualified to become directs. Okay. Now, what is a direct? I'm going to show you again in a minute. I'm going to do that on the board in a second. Okay. So if I go down a little bit further, okay, you're going to have your Twitter stats. You're going to have your Twitter stats. If you get any traffic from Twitter, again, as you can see, it's just the same link. Okay. But the system will know that you've had visits from Twitter. And whether you've got any opt-ins, whether you've got any leads or whether you've got any directs. And we go right down the board, okay? We go right down. We got YouTube, we got email, we got newspapers, we got flyers, we got business cards, we got shop windows. And you're going to look at me and say, what's he talking about? Shop windows, flyers? Everything you're going to get access to. And I'll tell you what, there's never a system like this. There's no system like this. And I want to show you now, if I come here. So if I look here, let me come back here. So you can see that this link is Padlock Income /100, okay? So if I come back over, if I come to here, this is a different browser that I've actually, I've just made a post on Facebook, okay? So here's a Facebook post that I made from another account that I have, and I'm just going to click the link. I'm going to click the link and watch what happens. Opens up the landing page, okay? Opens up the landing page. Let me stop the video. Opens up the landing page. But can you see here? I live in the UK. I've just clicked a link from Facebook. It says here, created for Facebook users who are residents of the UK, and a nice little UK flag. If you was in America, that would say created for Facebook users who are residents of the USA, okay? So, or Russia, or Bulgaria, or Israel, or Turkey, or Spain, whichever where you are, the system knows first off where you came from, Facebook, and what country you're in. And we're going to use that data to our advantage, okay? So now I'm just going to close this. So remember that it said for Facebook. So let's just get rid of that. Now what I'm going to do is I've done a YouTube post, okay? I'm on YouTube here, YouTube. And I put the same link, exactly the same link. I didn't have to put another link in, okay? So I'm going to show you what happens now. So click that link, click me over to the landing page again, and let's stop the video. It says created for YouTube users who are residents of the UK. So you could see we tracked if that was Twitter, if that was LinkedIn, if that was Instagram, if that was wherever you could imagine that you could possibly come from on the internet, this will be linked to it. Could be from Craigslist, could be from, I don't know, from Gumtree, could be from eBay, could be from Amazon, could be anywhere we want, okay? It will know where the person's come from, okay? Now, if they leave and they don't put their name and their email address in here, okay? They don't actually opt into this page, because when they come down the bottom of the page, there's a big button, says the referrer on the bottom. There's the referrer, so you will see it's your page. And there's a button, join the Padlock Income, click here. So when they click that Padlock Income, click here, they get a pop-up. okay, where they put their name and their email address. Okay, they put their name and their email address inside here, and they will get added to your list in your back office for your leads. Okay, so when they fill out this, they become a lead. They go into the lead section of up here, my team, they'll go in leads. But because this one, if I come back here, I'll just close this pop-up. Because this one says YouTube, when they fill out their details, they will be in your leads for YouTube. Okay, so this number would say, so if I refresh the screen and see if we got that, says 17 ununique. So it's these numbers would go up. You see, these numbers would go up. These are just hard coded at the moment because we just wanted to put some numbers there to show you it's there. But this would have gone up to 18 because I've already visited the page before. You see, and if I opted in, see it says 4 unique visits. This would have gone up to 18. If I have opted in, it would say that you've got 1 lead. And then when that person completes the joining process, because there's a joining process that makes them a direct, you know, because if I look here, and I'm just gonna go over to here, and I'm gonna log out of this account, okay? And I'm gonna log into my account, another account. So bear with me. No, that's not the one. Sorry. Never work with children and animals. What it is I hate these. You know, when you use that one. Then go in. Is that going to let me in? Yeah. So then I'm going to get rid of that pop-up, and I'm going to go over the Facebook. Over to my autoresponder. Go down here. I'm going to go to Manage Campaigns, and I'm going to go Campaigns and Newsletters. So this is I've been promoting the Padlock Income, not for Zookle members to come in. There's no Zookle members in here. Okay. So I've got Padlock Income. I've got 2,273 opt-ins, okay, 2,273 opt-ins. But can you see that I've got 71 opt-outs, 71 people put their name in? So this is what happens when somebody comes to a landing page like this. This is what the normal donkeys do, the dead wood that you don't want on your list. They're no good to you. What they do is they come here, they click this button, they get to this stage here, they put their name and their email address just to see what's on the other side, you know, and then when they get an email, they opt out because they think they're clever. Yeah, now I've got access to the content. Well, that's not going to happen here, you know, because if somebody puts in here, if I just put in here Jeremy Test, okay, and then I put in here Jeremy Test at Gmail, you know, so you imagine now I'm one of these donkeys that want to fill out and say, some people put their real email address in here. Some people will put a dodgy email address just to see what's on the other side. And when they click that button, they get the pop-up to say, is that your email address? Yeah, that's my email address. Give me the content. Give me the content. They don't get any content. They get a thank you page. Okay? So they have to go over to their email. So that this person here that filled out this page inside the Padlock Income would be a lead. Okay? Because all they've done is they put their name and their email address in. Now what the system does is it emails them an email. What they have to, if they don't open it, okay, they still stay a lead. When they open it, they click a link inside the email, which says that we know that they read the email. Now, what do they normally do? They think, oh, I'm going to opt out now. I'm going to opt out. So they go out and opt out of your list. So they're still a lead, you see. Now, if they opt out, they will get a message coming back and say, well, you opted out. You no longer have access to the site. You have to opt back in again. Okay. But let's just say they don't opt out. So they're still a lead. So they get an email. They click the link in the email. They're taken over to a page where before they can log into the site, they have to create themselves a new password because we send them a password through the email. Okay. So so first off, we sent them an email. Okay. Second, they got to open that email, obviously, and click the link. So there's 2 actions. You know, we've got to make sure that they've opened the email, click the link. So there's 2 actions they have to do as a lead. Then they come and have to create a new password. Okay. Then they submit the new password. So that's now 3 actions. Then they have to watch a video that's compulsory. They cannot go anywhere until they watch a video of mine. 4 actions. Once they've watched the video, they have to sit through to the end of the video, and something in that video just before the end, there's an action that they have to complete. 5 actions they have to do. Okay, 5 actions. This ain't a double opt-in. This what do you say? How do you say 5? You know, a double, treble, quadruple. What's a 5? I don't know what they call that. Maybe somebody can tell me in the comments. They have to do 5 actions direct. Okay, so we know that these people are action takers. We know that they're going to complete a process that they've got to jump through hoops to get to. Okay, because we don't want to give, or I don't want to give, tire kickers on your list. You'll have a big list of leads, but you'll have a smaller list of directs. Your directs is where you're going to earn your money from. Okay, and they will be in here. Now, we also have, if I come to here, we also have, I think, let me just do, we have a site for my ref, there we go. We have a site that's for offline advertising. Okay, so it looks the same, doesn't it? Let me just stop that video. It looks the same, but you see there's no opt-in box. There's no opt-in box. They have to put a number in here, a special code that they get from your offline advertising. Sure, you've seen these types of things. There might be an advertisement in a magazine and it says enter this code. You know, you could be standing in London. They do it on the the escalators when you're going into the underground. You get all these images, these little posters on the side of in the underground there, the metro, the subway system, I think you call it in America. And there's advertisements say, go to this website, which will be myrefnumber.com, and to claim your whatever it is, you've got to put in your code. So look, if I put in a wrong code, so I'm going to put in 120, and so, so we know that only the codes can be put in that's already in the system. Okay, because we will tell you, you will be putting your unique code into here. So in your advertisement, let's just say you've got a drop card somewhere, or I've given you a business card, and on your business card it says, go over to this website here, go over to this website and put in this code, and you get access to my fabulous training or whatever, so there's going to be ways that we're going to be advertising offline. And when somebody puts the wrong number, the wrong code of something that doesn't exist, it says invalid reference. Okay, invalid reference until you put in the correct code. Okay, until you put in the correct code that's got to go in. So I know my code is PL100. So click submit. What's it going to do? It's going to take them over to this page here where they have to put their name and their email address in. And it says your affiliate is number 100. So I know I'm 100. It doesn't have to say my name. It just says the affiliate is 100. All the pages, it won't have your name on them. They'll just somewhere at the bottom so that you can see that it's working okay. All right. That your affiliate is 100. Now, what I can tell you when you're testing your pages, when we go live, when you test your pages, testing from the same browser all the time. Okay, no good you're testing from the same browser all the time, because it's not going to work, because there's cookies. If you go and let's just say we got 2 people, let's just say we've got Kevin and we've got John Way. Okay, so Kevin sends John Way his link for Padlock Income System. So I'm just going to come back to the Hangout for a minute, because I like to see the whites of your eyes. Okay, so let's just say that Kevin gave John Way his affiliate link. Okay, so I'm just going to put this on the board and show you how it works. So let me turn that around and bring that a bit closer so you can see. So let's just say that Kevin, okay, Kev give John Way, we all know John Way, his ref link. So John goes to the site from Kevin's link. Okay, we drop a cookie. Computer. Okay, we drop a cookie. We also drop a pixel. We drop a pixel. Don't know if that's how you spell pixel. It doesn't matter. Okay, we drop a pixel on John's computer. Now, unless John clears his cache, and unless John clears all his pixels and all his history of everything he's done for that day, that pixel and that cookie stay there for at least 60 days. Okay, that part definitely stays for 60 days. This will probably be, that'll be there for forever, always that, for 60 days. Now, if, I don't know, let's just say that Ron Woodham, Ron also gives John his ref link, and John says, do you know what, I fancy joining under you, Ron, because Kevin gave me his link, I like it, but I think you're a better person to be under. When he goes back to the page, okay, back to the page, the system's reading from his cookies and says, well, hold on a minute. Kevin's the sponsor, not Ron. Kevin's the sponsor, not Ron. Why should we give Ron the lead when Kevin was the one who gave him the link and introduced him to the business first time? So he will be cookied and pixeled to Kevin, okay? So if you test your own page, and you've gone to padlockincome.com, okay? When we go live and you've gone maybe to John Way's page, you say, oh, I'm now going to test my own page. It's going to show John Way's name. If you came to it and it was my page, it's going to show my page, isn't it? So you see the system has got cookies and things like that in it so that you don't lose a lead, because the idea is that you will send traffic just to your one link, your link, okay? Your link. You will send traffic to there. You're going to send Facebook traffic. You're going to send Google Plus traffic, maybe. You're maybe going to send Twitter traffic. Okay, you're maybe going to send YouTube traffic. And I'm going to show you how to do all of this. Maybe it might come from an email, the traffic. Maybe it might come from offline. Okay, the traffic. We will track everything to you. You're going to bring them in the front door. Once they're in the front door, the system does all the selling for them. When the system will know, okay, the system will know when they opt into your page, okay, the first thing, as I said, they get an email, okay, so they get that email from the system, okay, they're already opted in. We need to know that they've opened the email, okay. First off, we need to know the email's been delivered, okay. Then we need to know, did they open the email? When they opened the email, did they click the link that is inside the email, okay? Did they click the link in the email? Then they have to come and set their password. So did they set their password? After they've set their password, they have to watch a video, okay? A video. So, and then after they've watched the video, they have to click on an icon, okay? Or something that happens on the video, okay? So look, that's somebody that's filled out your landing page. We send them an email on your behalf because they're already coded to you now. They have to open the email. One action. Two actions. They have to click the link in the email. Three actions. They have to change their password because we email them their password. Four actions. They have to watch a video. Five actions. They have to click something that's on the video itself, okay? And it's not going to be something where you could say, you know, what you do is watch the video at 3 minutes 27, the icon does, so you can fast forward. It's not. It's going to change all the time. It's not going to be coming on the screen the same time. It's going to come on at different times. So every person is unique. Once that person has gone through those 5 steps, they go into your back office and they're called your direct. Be your buyers. If they don't complete these 5 steps, all 5, they can never, ever, 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 ever in a million trillion years get access to anything in the back office of Padlock Income. Okay? Everything that they have to, before they can get in the system, they have to complete that process. And then once they're in the system, there's tasks that I want you to carry out. Some of you are already doing those tasks. You know, some of you are already making Facebook posts. And you've joined groups that I've asked you to join. Now, there's a task that you'll have to do, okay? I'll say to you, you know, we're going to do Facebook today. We're going to get you doing Facebook. Once you've done Facebook, maybe tomorrow we say, well, you know, you did Facebook yesterday. Doesn't matter. Maybe you did 5 posts, 10 posts, 1 post. Doesn't matter. Today there's going to be a new task that you're going to be doing. It'd be in the calendar. You see, there'd be something in the calendar. Could be something when you log in. There'd be a pop-up telling you there's a new task for you. You might not log in for 5 days. You won't see a backlog of 5 tasks. You'll only see the task that you're on. And then when you complete that task, it'll allow you to move on. If you don't complete the task, what is the point of, it's just not going to work, is it? It would never, ever work. If I said to you, look, make a cake, get the flour. I don't know what you put in cakes. Get the flour, get the eggs, get the milk, get the sugar, get the chocolate you want to put in it, and get the ice and sugar. There's the ingredients you need. Now what I need you to do, put the water in, beat it up with the egg and the flour and blah, blah, blah. But you don't put it in the oven. You're not going to cook a cake, are you? It's the same with this. There's no point you having access to everything, because I've made that mistake in the past. When you come into Zookle, or you're going to Zookle Ad Network, there's a ton of training in there that people don't even do because it's information overload. Oh, I'll watch the video later. Or let me watch 2 minutes of that. Oh, I'm bored with that. I'll go to the next video. Oh, yeah, no, I'll come back to that one later. I want to see what's the end video. I want to see what's in the end video. So I'll skip all through the module just to see where it finishes. Is there, I wonder if there's 5 videos or 10 or 20. They don't learn anything. I'm not going to teach anybody anything. I'm going to show you. But I'm going to show you, and you have to do it. Otherwise, you can't move on. And if you say to yourself, "Well, Jeremy, that's a bit hard, isn't it?" Yeah, of course it's a bit hard, because I want to get you success, because I've tried training people. It don't work. The only way for me to get people to make money working on the internet and have a business that they can be proud of, that makes them gives them that time freedom, it's not to teach them, it's to give them a system that I do. Okay? Give them a system that I do. Maybe on the run up to Christmas, we'll do a campaign, and I'll show you how to do, we'll do a campaign collectively for the Santa Claus letter. I made $30,000. I forget how much it was now. It was about $32,000 I made in the run up to 2014 Christmas from selling Santa Claus letters that sold for $7. Sold for $7, and I got 50% commission. I was getting $3.50 a sale, and yet I made $30,000 in the run up to Christmas of 2014. We're going to have all that in the back office, inside the Padlock Income system, okay? You're going to be taken through step by step by step. Some people are going to take quicker steps than others. Some people ain't going to get past Padlock 1, Part 1, because each padlock is broken into 2 sections, okay? Each padlock is broken into 2 sections. So if you've got Padlock 1, you've got Part 1. And then you'll have Padlock 1, Part 2. Okay? You ain't going to be able to go to Part 2 until you've done Part 1. Some people are going to sit here. Some people are going to sit in Part 1 for the rest of their lives because they just don't want to do it. They don't matter what you do, these people, you could never ever teach them. You could never ever get them to do anything because they know it all. They can't be bothered. They're either couch potatoes, they're lazy, they blame somebody else, they're complainers. There'll be a lot of people that sit there. But I can tell you this, the people that go into Part 2, and the minute they move into Padlock 2, that's where the money starts. That's where the money starts. But before we get you to making sales, the money's in the list. I've got to build your list. I've got to start to show you that you're getting success in building a list. What's success mean when you build a list? Does it mean I'm going to get you 1 million people overnight? No. Does it mean I'm going to get you 100 people overnight? No. What it means is you're going to start to see people add to your back office. You're going to maybe, some of you will get 1 join every 24 hours. Some people might get 50 every 24 hours. Some people might get 200 every 24 hours. Some people might only get 1 a week. But the point is, if you only get 1 a week or you only get 1 a month, you cannot move to this section until you've got this section's completed. Okay? And I'm not going to tell you how many directs you need and how many, because it's not leads. Okay? We're not counting the leads, because the leads, a lot of them can be dead wood. We're not counting the leads. We want somebody that's gone through them 5 steps earlier that I showed you before they can come your direct. You need so many directs before you can move to Part 2. Never ever will you know what the qualifications are for a padlock. All you'll know is that your list is building, and maybe one of your downline has moved on a little bit further than you because they've been a bit more proactive, and you will lose a commission. How does the commissions go? Okay, how is the commissions paid? I'm going to show you. So let's just imagine, and I'm going to draw a straight line here with people joining in a direct. Okay, so let's just say this is you. Okay, you go and introduce John. Okay, John. Now, you're paid. You're actually on Padlock 2 now. You're on Padlock 2. John's in Padlock 1. He hasn't completed, but John goes out and finds Sue. Sue's also in Padlock 1. Sue goes out and finds Tom. Tom's in Padlock 1. Okay, Tom goes out introduces Steve. Steve actually is a bit of a doer. Steve actually gets to Padlock 2. When Steve moves there, Steve will have to pay $10 to get into Padlock 2, just like you have up here to get into Padlock 2. Okay, $10. $7 of that money, $7 has to go to someone. Who does it go to? You're right, it goes to the company. No, it doesn't. It should go to Tom, but Tom he's still on Padlock 1, so he's not entitled to receive the commission. So it can't be Tom. Will Sue get it? No, it won't be Sue, because Sue's still on Padlock 1. Will it be John? No, it won't be John, because John's still on Padlock 1. If you're paid, it will go to you. And if you wasn't paid, it will go to your upline. Okay? It will keep going until it finds somebody that paid. And if it can't find anybody, well, obviously in a straight line, the last person's me. It will go to me. Okay? The last person, the company. So that's how that works. Okay? So that's how you would pick up a commission like that. It would roll up. It would roll up until it finds. So if you've got a downline, okay, like in this case, this is you bring in John, and John brings in Sue, and Sue brings in Tom, and Tom brings in Steve, and Steve actually pays. Well, let's just say that you haven't paid, and you was on number 1. Your upline will get the commission. Your upline will get the commission, because the commission's got to look for someone that's qualified to receive the commission. Okay? Receive the commission. Now, let me show you something else. Let's just say, there's you, and you're on Padlock 2. You've actually qualified, you paid your $10. It's a one-time payment. It's not a monthly fee or anything like that. It's free to start the Padlock Income system, because we want to build your list. When you get to a stage where we say, you know what, you've got enough directs now. I'm not going to tell you what that number is, but you've got enough directs, you can move on to the next padlock if you want to. If you don't, you might want to stay here. You might want to stay here, and I'll show you. You can download your leads. I'm going to show you in a minute. Okay, you can transfer your leads if you've got a Zookle account. Okay, so I'll show you that as well. If you've got a Get Response account, you'll be able to import them in there. You've got Aweber, you'll be able to import them in there. You've got a MailChimp, you'll be able to import them in there. They're your leads, they're your contacts. Okay. Nobody's taking them off you. All of you, I'll show you in a minute, you're going to be able to download them. But the point is what you're doing is you're promoting the company page through your link, because we know the company page converts. I've made pages like this before. I know what's going on in the marketplace. So there's no point us saying to you, go and make your own landing page. Because how do we know, how can we get you success if you're making your own pages? If you're making your own pages now and you're getting a fantastic success, then great, you can carry on doing that. But if you're not getting success, and I mean that you're not earning at least $10,000 a month, okay, I don't mean you get a few opt-ins, because that's the opt-in's the easy bit. The hard bit is to get that opt-in to turn into a paying customer. That's where people fall down. Okay, so our system is designed, this system that I've put together with the programmers is designed to turn your prospects, the people who put their name and their email address in, to paying customers for you. Now, you're moving to Padlock 2, okay? But as before, you introduced John. I can't remember the names, and John introduced Sue, okay? And then down here, you also, so that could go down, okay? So when we get to Sue, Sue actually pays, because she goes to Padlock 2, okay? So she goes to Padlock 2. Now, as I said before, John wouldn't receive the $7. In this case, you would receive the $7, but you'd also, because John, Sue is the direct of John, you'd also pick up another $1.50. That would go to you, okay? Now, if John was on Padlock 2, he would get the $7, not you. The $7 would go to John, but you would still get the $1.50, okay? Because you're going to get from your $1.50 from your directs, okay? Or from your, I don't know how you want to say that, you know, this is the person you introduced, John. John introduced Sue. Soon as Sue pays, doesn't matter whether John's paid or not paid, you will receive $1.50. Now, can you see, with just this first padlock, once you start getting into the first padlock, how many leads have you got so far? These people, if you can tell me in the hangout, if you can tell me how many leads how many opt-ins have you got? I've got 2,200 and something, okay? Not Zookle members. I've advertised and I've told the programmers, anybody that's already a Zooko member, anybody that's already a Zookalad Network member, anyone that's already a Zooko Gold member, take them out of my leads. I don't want them because they're already in the system. I want people that don't even know what Zooko is, don't even know what Zookalad Network is, never heard of Zooko at all, anything to do with Zooko. Okay? I've got 2,200 people. How many have you got? Tell me how many you've got. I'm going to go over to the Hangout and we'll just share the screen because I will be showing you some stuff again in a minute. So let's go hide that. Go over to the Hangout. Okay. Now, what I can tell you, look, if I go to while I'm waiting for them comments to come. So if I go to the leads, okay, if I go to the leads, if you could see down the bottom here, it says download as an Excel spreadsheet. So if I click on that, okay, if I click on that, hopefully there it's going to go. So it says, I'm just going to put this on my desktop. So it says 19th of May, leads 19th of May. So bang, bosh, I do that, it downloads, so let that download. So this is what you can do. You see, you can download your leads, you can import them to wherever you want, or you can just export them straight over to Zooko. Okay? And so I'll open this spreadsheet up. And this spreadsheet is if you've got GetResponse, Aweber, MailChimp, GVO, every one of these will allow you to, and there you go, will allow you to, it tells you, so you've got the source, where they came from, what level, what padlock they're on, but you've got their email and you've got their name there, okay? And you will obviously be able to export that or import that into your other mail things like GetResponse, Aweber, MailChimp, and all that sort of stuff. Okay, or of course you can transfer them. You can transfer them over to Zooko. Okay, so let me just see. Let me come over to here. Am I already on? Let's come over to the Hangout. So let's see what we got here. We got 16. We got 48. Let's come down the screen a bit. We got 71. Alan Benny's got 136. John Way's got 71. This person's got 19 leads and 6 directs. Perfect. You see, she's got some in Zooko. Then we've got Kieran there's got 75. We've got Sharon Owens got 125. Mike Briggs has got 58. We've got John there who's got 16. So already, people are getting results. Barry Rush, look, 70 on his list. Leona Wilson got 20. Already, I don't know if there's anybody going to give us some numbers. Sci-Fi there, she's got 102. I don't know, it's Carol. It's got 102. We got I can't pronounce that name. I do apologise. It's got 19. We've got Clara's got 32. We've got Stefan, our good friend Stefan. There's got 208. May Kimber's got 52. Alan Benny's got 4 directs, obviously in his Zooko already. So he's got his big list already, and he's got some that he's going to bring in there. What about in your leads, Alan? In your leads in Zooko, people that have filled out your landing pages. You've got 19, but 17. I suppose some of them are unsubscribed there. Dean Trumbull, 121. Barbara, 69. Mr. Young there's got 2. Can you see that we haven't even launched this system? 28, John Martin. We haven't even launched this system. Mikey, I don't know how you sell that. MYKE, 116. Okay, we haven't even launched this system, and it's already working. It's already working for people because the system's going to turn those leads that you got there. That you're going to be once we go live, you're going to send them an email. Well, you don't have to send them an email. You say, Jeremy, I'm not sending them an email. No, you're going to import them. You're going to import them into the system. Because you've already done them. You haven't got to say, I've got to write them an email and send them over to them. No, you're going to import them into the system. The system will start sending out the emails. There's Trevor there, got 64 leads. Okay, so you can see that the system is already working for people, and we haven't even gone live. Okay, we haven't even gone live. So let's come back to the Padlock Income. We're going to have a leaderboard. Okay. We're going to have a leaderboard. It's going to take a little bit of time to load. You're going to have the top earners, the people that we're not going to say how much they're earning, but you're going to have the top earner leaderboard. Sorry, this is the top list builder. Okay, the top list builder. So this is the people that are bringing in the most directs. Okay, bringing in the most directs and building their list the biggest. You're going to see the leaderboard here. You're also going to have the top earners. you know, the people who are earning the most money. We're not going to say how much they're earning, but we're going to say, you know, this is the person that's earning the most money. You know, they're at the top of the list. So if I come back over to the Hangout, and I want to stop sharing my screen. We've got 10 minutes to go. This goes so quick. I can tell you this is how far we are away from launching. The programmers are just about finished. I then need a bit of time because I've got to make some videos for the pages so that we can get launched. I'll be truthful with you. We're looking next Friday. Okay, we're looking a week today. Is it Friday today? Yeah, it is Friday. We're looking at Friday, around Friday. Might be Thursday, might be Friday, might be Saturday, might be Monday. But we're aiming for Friday to go live. Okay, we're aiming for Friday to go live. You will then get those people that are on the notification system. They will get a push notification to say that we've gone live. And then we're going to send out an email telling people we've gone live. You're going to have to complete the joining process like everybody else is going to do. It's free. You're going to get into the system. You're going to get into the system. And remember, when you're in that, when you get into the pay zone, you know, that Padlock 2, you're in that pay zone. You're picking up commissions like $7 and $1.50. Okay? That's just in that. I could tell you down in Padlock 12, you're picking up commissions of 2,500. And I think it's 350 and 350. You see, you're getting from your directs, you're going to be picking up 2,500, and from your directs, you'll be picking up 350, providing you're in that padlock. Okay, but you can't buy your way into that padlock. It's none of this. Oh, let me buy 3 of them out the gate. Let me make sure I don't get gazumped. It's not like that. The people that work are the people that are going to get rewarded. All you have to do is bring the traffic in, bring the visitors into the front door. I'm going to show you exactly everywhere to go to bring those visitors in. I'm going to show you offline advertising. I've got hundreds of places for you to advertise. Hundreds. And I can tell you now, you're going to get results because we're tracking everything. We're tracking everything, okay? We're tracking everything. You remember Padlock 2? These commissions, you might say, well, that's not much, Jeremy. That's not much. Well, let's just say, you know, Stefan had 122 people. He's got 122 people. Where's my calculator? And they get through to Padlock 2, you know, so he's got 7 times 122. He's picking up $854 here. And let's just say, you know, he's got this 800. Let's just say 50% of them did exactly what he did, and they brought in 100 people. You know, so you've got $1.50 times 100. You know, there's another $150. There's 800. That's $850 that he's picking up from his list. But that will keep going. That will keep going. Someone like Stefan, because he's a go-getter and he's building his list. You will keep it because you're promoting the front door all the time. You're not promoting Padlock 2, Padlock 3, Padlock 4, Padlock 5, Padlock 6. You're not doing that. The system does that. All you do is you promote your landing page that we give you. You promote your landing page. Promote it on Twitter. So you imagine you put out, because this is what I do. I put a link out on Twitter, and it automatically pings it over to Facebook. Okay? So this is what I have. Right, this is what I have. Let me just show you this quickly. So I have a Twitter post go out. I'll do my little tweet and I'll put my link in Twitter. But what does Twitter do? They ping that over. They ping that over to Facebook. Okay, so now somebody sees my Twitter post on Facebook and they click the link from here. They don't click it from here. They click it from here. When they come over to the landing page, the top of the landing page knows they've come from Facebook, knows it came from Facebook, and it will register that in your back office to say, well, you've got to click from Facebook. Now, you might be doing Facebook advertising. You might be doing. How many of you are really running blind? Okay, I want to ask you this before we go. Running blind, where I mean you're advertising on Facebook, you're advertising for free, you're advertising on Twitter, you're advertising on maybe Google+, maybe you're making some videos on YouTube, maybe you're doing a bit on LinkedIn. And what you start to do, you wake up in the morning and your list starts to grow. You know, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, you know, your leads. Quite overnight, I've got 6 leads. Fantastic. 98% of marketers, 98% of marketers spend 98% of their time doing their stuff that's not getting them their results. They have no idea. Did lead one come from Facebook? Did it come from Twitter? Did it come from YouTube? Did it come from LinkedIn? They don't know. How many of you know where your lead's coming from? If you're advertising in multi places and you're not tracking it and you've not got pixels, where do you know they're coming from? And it's no good you saying, well, I know I put a link out on Facebook, on Twitter, and it tracks it that it comes from Twitter. No, because it might have got pinged over to here. This link is tracked here, saying, oh, this is tracked here. This is my Twitter link. So if they clicked on it over here in Facebook, that person might not even have a Twitter account. And you think they've come because you thought, I put a tracking pixel over here. I put a tracking link, Jeremy. I know. You don't know. Because if that gets pinged over here, then the link's on Facebook. It's not on Twitter. This person might not even have a Twitter account, but they clicked on your link from Facebook. We're going to know. So that when you wake up in the morning, you might say, well, I'm doing all my posting on Twitter because I've got a big following. When you wake up in the morning, it says Facebook, 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 Twitter, Facebook, Twitter. And you'll say, well, hold on a minute. All I do is I spend my time on Twitter, tweeting away to build my business, tweeting away, and I've got 1, 2 leads that actually came from Facebook, from Twitter. The other ones, the other, 6? The other 6 came from Facebook. I need to be stepping up on Facebook. This is where I'm getting my traffic from. You might log in and it might say Google Plus, Google Plus, Google Plus, Google Plus, Google Plus, and you're sitting on Twitter. But because you've got it pinging over to Google Plus, you don't know. You go to a YouTube video, you think, I'm going to upload this video, I'm going to share it on Facebook. You start getting the views on your video. And you start to think, this is great, I've got all the views on it. But the views don't mean nothing. Doesn't mean a thing. You know, you could see my own videos. I'll show you some videos I get a small amount of leads, views, and other videos I get hundreds or even thousands. Why? Because there's certain things I do on YouTube to get thousands of views. But it doesn't matter whether you get thousands of views if you're not getting the opt-ins, does it? And those opt-ins are not turning into directs and turning into buying customers. It's designed to do all of that for you. It's going to show you all the tracking so you know exactly. If you put an advertisement in a shop window, you're going to know that that advertisement's doing work for you because there's going to be a unique number that's going to be on the advertisement. When they come to the website, they put that number, that code that's on there. So I know where that was. That's the corner shop down the road from me where the bloke that lives next door's got a black dog. I know that shop. That's where I'm getting most of my traffic. I actually paid for an advertisement and I put it in the local newspaper and I never got anything. But that little shop window down there is where I'm going to put a bigger poster in there. Inside that shop window, or I'm going to do more work on Facebook, or I'm going to do more work on Twitter, or I'm going to do more work on Google Plus, or I'm going to do more work on YouTube. You will know where your traffic's coming from so that you can turn 98% of your effort that gets you your sales, that gets you your leads, because most of the people spend 98% of their time doing the stuff that don't get them results. Maybe they're Twitter. They sit on Twitter where all the clicks are coming from Facebook. We're not far away. We're not far away from going live. I want it like you do. I want it out today. I want it out. But I want to get it right. I want to make sure all the tracking's in place. I want to make sure everything is working perfect so that it's going to give you the results that you want and to give me the results that I want you to get. I want to thank you very much for watching this hangout. My name's Jeremy Rush, and I'll see you on the next broadcast, which will be Monday. Tutty bye now.